What is up, Need for Speed Racers? It is I, your wheelman, Alex Cornut. I'm going to go through the Volume 3 patch notes with you today and all the stuff included with that. There's a lot of information that dropped. I had to kind of go a couple different spots around the internet to put it all together for you because EA Games is not really giving us a full deck of cards to play with. And so I want to drop that information for you so you have kind of all of it concise in one video. This is just going to be purely informational. Talking head video, kind of just going through the patch notes together with you, kind of analyzing that, giving you an idea. I'm going to have some opinions on things, some good, some bad. Don't take anything I say with, just make sure you take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it as gospel. How I perceive something might not be how you perceive something. So what I think I will like for my crew, my guys that I play with, might not be your brand or whatever. So just don't, if I'm negative on something, don't take that too critically because we are coming from different player bases and what you might enjoy might be something I might not, or vice versa. So let's just put that asterisk in there. I'm not trying to run anybody off, just roll with it. So what we'll start with is their downloadable content. Take your experience to the next level with new premium content in Volume 3, and then we'll start to get to the meat and potatoes of the patch notes in a bit. They've got the RoboJets swag pack. That's the first thing on the menu here. A one-of legendary custom, including a range of uniquely designed items, including clothing with a helmet and a driving effect. That's kind of all that's there. It really doesn't jump out at me. And this is on the EA website. It's like, what the hell is this swag pack? Just information or a sweet body kit? What's that go on? Doesn't say. Ford Mustang Legendary Custom DLC pack. Anytime I see DLC, I know they're going to charge me for it. Where the money at? It doesn't show you that on any of these pages. So the Ford Mustang GT is getting a Legendary Customs pack. And then you get a 10 level speed boost when you buy this pack. Once again, doesn't tell you anywhere on here how much that's going to cost. Volume 3 Customs pack. We're getting the Evo 10, we're getting the Volkswagen Golf, and we're getting the Volvo 242. They're all getting some sweet custom kits. I mean, that one's like super shiny looking. It looks like they kind of went with a Rocket League style visual on that. The 242 looks like it's almost got some cyberpunk action happening. That's kind of cool. That Volvo's insane to drive. Not for the better, but it's there. 3 new build exclusive custom builds. Cool. That's all it has on these pages. So the reason I show you this stuff, and then the Keys to the Map DLC, we've already got that one. So they've got these 3 DLC packs, but they don't really tell you how much it's going to cost or really what that's going to look like. And then I went through the update here. So let me go through this with you. NFS fam. Or family. Times arrived. Unbound patch brings you a new way to own your streets with link ups, drift playlists, dodging cars and cops, a speed pass with 75 free ranks, offering some of the dopest items to express yourself. You might want to check out all the fixes alongside Volume 3 on June 20th. I called the June 20th launch 2 weeks ago. I've known about this for a while, you guys. So stay current with the streams. I definitely was aware of the date. Let me show you. This is all fluff on the EA website. I went over to Traxion.com, Traxion.gg. These guys, they had a lot of information, and so I want to give them a shout out. I don't want to take anything away from there, but I'm pulling this off their website. 16-player link-ups, co-op challenges. These guys must have somebody in the EA Creator Network that's sharing this with us. I don't suck the dick of EA, so I'll never be in part of that. I won't do it. I don't like the way they run things, obviously. Alright, so yourself and 15 others take to a challenge area of the map, get airtime, drive through a number of speed traps. This is going to be like the live challenges that are in the Horizon games. Like you go link up, you all gotta do speed lists or get drift points or crash shit. Like, cool. That's not really racing, but I guess people want to do the sandbox mode stuff. They're really trying to just pull all the pieces of all the other successful games instead of leaning into the racing, which frustrates me because I'm a racer. Collaboratory, and then the goals scale based on how many players. The cops also show up and spoil the fun. Link ups appear randomly within 7 predefined areas every 4 to 8 minutes. Horizon Arcade events. There we go. The new car that they are bringing is the DMC DeLorean 1981 car. Did you guys see that on any of the DLC stuff? That's got to be the RoboJet. That's got to be the DeLorean right there. But I'll be damned if they told us anywhere in this. So EA, no DeLorean. Some other website, DeLorean. Cool, EA, way to go. Feed us that information. So this will be kind of like we got the Maybach, now we got the DeLorean. That's the only new car coming. That's kind of a kick in the groin, you guys. Like, I wanted some more in S Plus. Give me like the AMG 1 or something that can compete with the Regera. So whatever, Regera on top forever. They talk about the DeLorean. It's got some customization stuff, but that's pretty much just fluff about the car. They're adding a chat wheel and online drift events. I knew about the online drift events. I'd already talked about that on stream a couple times. The chat wheel, that's a new one. Woo. Now we can communicate with our people with emotes on top of our car. Just what we wanted. Just what the community asked for, you guys. I know everybody wanted that. Online, I'm jaded, you guys. They're not adding any new speed lists, no new races. None of the stuff that I'm actually doing daily with the crew and hanging out is going to be in here. So, great. You'll be able to see a ghost of your outline of your rivals during competition for these drift events. So they'll be ghosting, so you won't tap into people. It's going to be a score-based mode. It's not going to be a race. It's going to be, you know, how many points you can get. So if that's your thing, you like to get sideways, and you loved the drift events that were in multiplayer right now, now you can do it competitively with others. So maybe we'll do some builds on some drift cars. I don't know. Freedom's got some tweaks. They added quick travel, teleport. There's been mods for that. A lot of the guys have been using them. So the fact that everybody's going to have access to that, that is a win. That is a big W for EA, Criterion, bringing that to us as a player base. That's a quality of life feature that I think is wonderful. I will celebrate that. That's great. Change the default time of day. It's daytime all the time, so maybe they're adding night mode, or maybe there's just dusk, dawn, midday kind of stuff. But I mean, having daytime and all the stuff so you can see a little better for traffic will be good. I definitely won't be upset with that. And we'll add fresh daily and weekly one-shot challenges. So now we get more challenges when you log in to get a little more money. Now we go back to that speed pass that wasn't on the EA stuff, or at least all the details weren't. These guys have got it. Because it's not official from EA, I can't say if it's true or not, but it looks like these guys know what they're talking about. The Speed Pass is a new way to unlock cosmetic items. Just what we wanted. A Battle Pass, just like Cruise Motorfest, Formula 1, Podium, whatever, all that stuff. It's the same thing. 75 tiers. Rocket League's been doing that forever. They got the S13 going right now. Jump on Rocket League with us, guys. Here's the deal. Clothing, driving effects, neon lights, banners, stickers. New modified car, cool. The Viper, whoa, such a banger. Everybody loves that car. It's uber mid, but whatever. Hey, cool. There is no paid tier, so play the game through the progress and get it. So that battle pass type thing, that's cool. According to this, we don't have to pay for that. You just get the stuff. Not any new cars or anything that we want to race with, but hey, man, we can make our shit look sweet. Now, the in-game store, that stuff we looked at over on the other pages, this stuff that had no pricing attached to it, these guys have got the prices. So, the RoboJets, this is a Mazda RX-7 Sprint R. So the RX-7 probably will be good for the drift events because it's a sideways car, not a race car. That pack includes a design matching car add-ons, 25 total items, $15, $14.99. Ugh. I'm good on that. $14 for cosmetics, not even a new car. That's gross. All right, custom modified Ford Mustang GT with an outrageous look for $10, $9.99. And then you get 10 levels for your, like, you immediately get 10 levels on the Speed Pass if you buy that. Woohoo! Big ballers. A 3-car bundle with some visual tweaks, custom packs, Volvo, the Volvo we looked at, Volkswagen Gold GTI Club Sport, and then the Evo X. It doesn't say how much that's going to be. I bet you that if the RX-7 Crazy is 15 and the Mustang is 10, I bet you it will be somewhere between 10 and 20. If it's more than 20 for 3 car skins, I will be omega disappointed. So that's what we've got coming in the vein of cars. We got the DeLorean body kits. Sick. Customization out the wazoo. We can put clothes on our people, you guys. So we'll close out of that tab. Now let's scroll through this. Rank up in Lakeshore. This is on the back of the EA website. There's the DeLorean. Cool. You do a bunch of link up challenges, and that's how you get the DeLorean. You don't have to pay for it. You just got to go do those things that spawn every 4 to 8 minutes and just do some link up challenges. So you can probably get that day one, be really easy on you. Sweet XP for the speed pass and dope cosmetics. Great. I'm trying not to be too negative, guys. Let's try to put a positive spin on this, but I've yet to see anything other than teleport mod that gets me excited. All customizations. Time to get sideways. Tune your car in the drift events. Cool. Don't worry about position. All you got to worry about is your score. Cops in your tail. Need somebody to take the heat off you. We've already been playing with that. Cops are so omega easy. You can drive like an NPC and go the speed limit. So unless they updated the cops, they're not hard to get away from at all. They're a little annoying sometimes, but they're not hard to get away from. Nobody can hold a torch to your style with the R32. Look at that pretty thing. Now look, they talk about the R32. They talk about the RoboJet swag pack for the RX-7. Do you see a price there? You don't. EA premium. Ford Mustang custom pack. Cool. Speed boost. See a price there? Nope. Customs pack. There's the cars. You see a price there? Nope. Fuck EA, man. Okay, let's go. Let's get into the actual patch notes. Now, I've already read through these. I'm going to go over the ones that I think are highlights. They have done a lot of quality of life improvements, so we'll touch on all those with you guys. Vehicles awarded via EA Play membership, purchased from an in-game store, or awarded as part of the Speed Pass will be available for you to use in single player. So if you go back to single player, you'll have that stuff. Cool. That's something. Yay. I've never touched single player, so it doesn't really get my engine running. Reduce the chances of getting into another chase immediately after a successful escape. I didn't know that was a problem. Screen space reflections are now enabled for cars on ultra graphics. Yay. Now this is kind of good for PC players. This is for people that are running on the ARC GPUs. This is probably going to help you guys out a lot, and that's good. I like that a lot. Improve row reflection quality, we don't care. Improve CPU performance on PC, that'll be good because guys, this is a CPU hog of a game. It doesn't need to be. Reduce VRAM usage on NVIDIA 40 series. DLSS is being updated to 3.0, and FSR is coming to FSR 2. Excuse me, so that'll be cool. Alright, increase the rewards for escaping and assisting in cop chases. That's great because it was a joke. We got no money from that. And now different cop vehicle takedowns are worth different cash. So that's good. That's cool. Players who purchase Deluxe Edition will be awarded $250K per volume update as a thank you for the boost. So they're going to give us roughly $750,000. Maybe. If they count Volume 1, which was the release version as Volume 1, then 2 we're on 3. So if they give us 750 grand, that's cool. A lot of players will like that. We can change the size of the subtitles. Woohoo! Change their default time of day. I like this. For free roam. Okay, so we can't even change it for the event. So if you want to run in morning, noon, or night, or evening, it's not even nighttime mode. I guess that's cool, but like, if you can't do it for the event, that kind of sucks. But whatever. This is it. Players can now teleport to safe houses and meetups. That's really omega good. We like that a lot. And perfect for swapping cars before the next meetup. That's cool. What did this allow you guys to do? They didn't fix the AUX glitch where your auxes are bugged unless you go switch your car, but at least now we can like teleport around and go do that quickly. So did they fix the actual problem that I have? No. Did they give us a band-aid that's better than what we currently have? Yes. TP is good. I like that. You'll get $5 grand in cash for every rank we've reached prior to Volume 3. So that's like 500 grand, I think. Yeah. Because I'm ranked 99, so that's pretty sweet. Players can now view their whole character before purchasing clothing. Great. Campaign. I'm going to skip the campaign stuff. I'm not a single player guy. If you're a single player, go to the EA website, read the patch notes. I'm going to try to keep this video not super long. Client performance. Let's read into this. Stability things, great. Screen to freeze, not an issue with shadow play. HDR, okay, that's fine. Cops. Player to float during the busted transition, not an issue. Like, not actual gameplay stuff for us. Crash rewarded from challenges to be treated as volatile cash. Alright, don't worry about that. Not an issue. Okay, so the cop stuff we don't care about. General. Rarely causes character model to disappear while previewing the hair. Ooh. Unfocus. They're fixing the 10-hour trial for people. That's cool. Alright, so really, banner snapshot contrast to behave inconsistently. Maybe they'll fix my banner snapshot. I've got a beetle inside of a Rosa for my my banner. It's a hybrid. We got Herbie in the Rosa. Alright, map and world. Fix the issue that caused checkpoints to be missing from the mini-map. Okay. Fix the issue that caused breakable assets to remain stuck under the car. And the results of the car spinning uncontrollably. Weird. Fix an issue that caused the street art to disappear. Eye icons to disappear. Alright, let's dig into the multiplayer stuff. Rec reset transition not to display the fade out animation. Okay. Cause volatile cache to be lost when accepting a playlist. Fixed an issue that could block the player from opening the banner of other players in Lakeshore. That could be good. Fixed an issue that caused the banner sticker to disappear. Two cars to yeah. Fixed the issue that caused the two cars to be present in the banner snapshot after completing a playlist with a different car. That's me, baby. Fix the issue that caused currently equipped car to unequip after quitting the game and rebooting if the player doesn't leave the garage. Fixed another issue that caused daily challenge to be refreshed inconsistently. See both enter the garage and busted cinematics. Okay. A pin, a routed player appear on the distance. Fixed the issue that caused the player to clip through the garage wall of exiting the safe house at the same time as other people. Fine. Fine. Okay. They fixed different spawn locations for some of these races. Maybe they meant like under the ground. You guys that did the Beetle Copium playlist with us know what that's about. We got a ridiculous clip on Rapid Transit where Seike was underground. He equipped the GTI, the Volkswagen Golf, the old one, the Rabbit. And it was inside of a BMW and an R34 Skyline. So the front was a BMW, the tail was the R34, and then the top was the freaking roof rack of the Golf. It was the hybrid BMW R34 GTI. Insane. Alright, so they fixed some stuff on the playlist. Fixed the issue that caused the perfect start boost to carry over if a player left the race during the race restart countdown. That's something we've known about since Volume 1. I'm glad that they fixed that. The fact that they fixed that means that they might have fixed the launch window of how boost works. That's going to be the start of the race during the countdown session. I wonder if they fixed anything else during that, because I truly believe that pre-shifting with manual is somewhat attached to that pre-start countdown, and I don't think that's an intentional thing, but I don't know if they would consider that a bug or not, because being able to start in a different gear in a manual transmission is huge. The fact that they fixed this means that they were playing with that section of the code. I will be interested to see what all changes. If they messed up manuals where we can't pre-shift anymore, it's just going to screw up everything. Fix the issue that caused the tier icon to be missing. Don't care. Fix the issue that prevented the player from spawning next to the nearest garage. Fine. Caused the player to be stuck in a rumble event when finished. Spawning next to the nearest garage at the end of a playlist, that's never been that way. So I guess that's been an issue the whole time, because you'd finish out a B-class playlist and be across the frickin' map and wouldn't even be close to a garage. Like, great. That'll be a quality of life improvement. I'm cool with that. Car windscreens to be open. Wow. Fixture that caused the timer to overlap the 8th player. Great. Cause traffic in certain events to behave unexpectedly. You mean Omega consistently and paid actors are here? Oh, UI. Let's see. I know they already read through it, but they fixed my spam playlist thing. Extra the cause sub-menus in the hair section. That's fine. Lose input going through the menu. Cause members number of inconsistencies for breadcrumbs. Like if you unlock something, you wouldn't be able to go find it. Cause the playlist UI element to overlap the car customization or character customization and banner stop shop menus. That was my only way of getting the Corn Nut crew online with me. I would just sit there and spam a playlist like faster than you can clear it, and it would cause people to think the game was glitched, and they would leave online, so that way the people on stream could join me. They've taken away my only tool, and they didn't give us the ability to start parties more than 4, so now we're back to just praying somebody leaves so you guys can join me on stream. Neat. Cause platform icon, fixed issue where most okay, so yeah, none of this. That's the only thing out of this whole UI thing that I think matters. Vehicle customization, this is irrelevant for us. We don't care. Most of you guys probably won't even know any of the differences. Like proxy thumbnail to display incorrectly on Need for Speed picture. Cool. I'm glad that they went and they tweaked some of this stuff, because I'm sure that's good for some people. But out of this whole thing, Volume 3, let's sum it up. Drift playlist, you get to go get a bunch of points. Group playlist things, meetups, 16 people all trying to go do jumps and events together. Here's what I have a problem with. People doing that in free roam, because this spawns every 4 to 8 minutes. If you run a playlist, that is dead on 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you do each race, and if you do like scenic route or one of the endurance races, or if you do a full 3 race playlist. That means almost always one of those events will be going on. You can guarantee that if you join an online session, there's going to be 2, 3, maybe half, 4, 5, half the lobby running those events. They've now spread the player base even thinner because people are going to be doing drift events. You guys ever had a problem where you want to run a playlist, you want to run that new S car you just built, and nobody wants to join? They just made that worse. Guaranteed. They just took the player base and they spread us thinner. There's no way to join just a race lobby where you only want to get dudes racing. If they gave us that quality of life feature where you could just click a couple buttons, you're going to go online. Would you like to do playground games and drift events? Would you like to do racing? Or would you like to do playground games, drift events, and racing? It would be great. But now they're going to have all of that under the one banner of 16 people on a server. And the player base is going to be so thin, you guys will be lucky to get more than 4 people in an event now. Way to go, Criterion. 1 step forward, 4 steps back. That's the biggest issue I see with this. So you guys might disagree, but I can't see this going any way other than you just put 16 players. You're going to have 4 that want to do this, 4 that want to do this, 4 that want to do this, and 4 guys customizing their cars. And you're not going to have anybody consistently. Because if you want to race and the 2 guys that are in the server that are racing are already in a playlist, and you send it out and they just started their playlist before you joined, you're 10 minutes before you're going to get your racers out of their playlist. Boys, this is no better time than ever to link up with the Corn Nut crew, join the Discord, find people that you want to race with or that want to do those type of events, and then go on server as a group, so at least you've got a couple of guys you can hook up with. That's going to be my only solution to this. This is mega frustrating for me, you guys. I think that adding the events and stuff is good, because there's a lot of people that want that. They're used to having that stuff in Forza games, so they're trying to take those pieces and implement it in Need for Speed. But in doing so, because we can only do 16 player lobbies and there's no way to just join speed lists Like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. If you want to play online, you just go join speed list, and it's race after race after race. There's no break. You just pick your next car in the next class. You vote. You know, like there's a lot of different ways they could do this, and they didn't. The only way that they are going to save this game and actually get it to where player base is consistent is to up players in lobbies to 32, double it. That'll help. Or make it when you go online, you can say, would you like to enter speed, like race playlists, or would you like to do sandbox games, or would you like to do free roam? And if you want to do one of those things, fine. And if you're in free roam, you can do all the things. But give me the option to click play and go do race playlist. And then we do a race playlist. At the end of the playlist, there's a vote. You want to do B, A, or A+? Oh, we vote on A+? Okay, cool. Pick your car. Do an A+ playlist. At the end of that, pick, you want to do S+, S, or B. Give us 3 options, 4 options. We can vote as a group in the lobby. And we just get good lobbies of people racing. And when somebody ducks out, another person gets added to the lobby. And then we're good, baby. The racers can race, the drifters can drift, and the sandbox games people can go do that. And everybody can then click up with a community, and it'll feel full. It'll feel like there's lots of people doing it. Give it a week. You'll have the group, 16 people trying to do the speed zones. 2 people will be doing it. You want to go do a drift playlist? You'll be in a lobby where 3 people want to go do that. Oh, you want to race? No, nobody wants to race your B class because they're over here doing free roam games. I'm not thrilled, man. Teleport, super cool. Teleport, super cool. They took this game and they added so many features without adding more to the player base or being able to segregate the player base for the people you want, and I think they just ruined it. I'm pissed. There's not a single new multiplayer speed list race anywhere. So all the playlists that you see for racing, same. They didn't even shake those up. At least with Volume 2, they kind of moved them around. They gave us some rumble. Nope, none of that. No new car for S Plus that's going to be on top, unless the DeLorean's a banger, but I can't imagine it will be. Cool, guys. That's Volume 3. I had hope. I thought this game might rejuvenate me for this, but your Wheelman is going to move on. I will continue to do builds and support this game until a new game drops, but you bet your ass, man. When Forza comes out, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, Car X Street for PC when it drops. I mean, there's a lot of games coming, guys. The Crew Motorfest. I will be moving on because they've showed me with the last 3 volumes, Volume 1, 2, and 3, that they are not interested in racing. They are interested in throwing everything at a buffet so you can do anything you want and all of the food is mid. It's kind of like when you go to a buffet that has Chinese food, American food, pizza, burgers, all the stuff. None of it's good. It's all average because it's just getting churned out in the kitchen and nobody's a specialist. They could have made this a really good racing game. Boost and NOS separated is the most amazing little thing. It's a mechanic that only this game has. It makes it really special. Tron turning, micro drifting, like all the nuances that go with that. The competitive scene of this game has a very high skill cap, and it's really special. And they are taking away from that and watering down the game with all this extra fluff that nobody is actually going to play for more than 5 minutes. And the game's just not going to have the staying power that it could have if they would have doubled down on the racing. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean it's right, but that's just how I see it. That's going to be my long-winded rant on how I'm not thrilled about what they just did to us in Volume 3. I think that they're not listening to the player base that are actually playing, the people that are in the game. I think they're listening to the children that want to go hang out with their buddy and do speed zones. Alright, that's it, guys. I'm signing off. Build videos to come. That's about the only thing we've got going for us on this particular game this week. So join me on stream. I now stream on Kick. Kick's really good for me, you guys. I get a lot of that revenue compared to Twitch or YouTube. So if you like watching on Twitch, come check me out on Kick. It's the very similar format, but it's a lot better for me. Plus, I've got like a ton of emotes I just put in there. Like, we got the cats, we got the peeps, we got it all, dude. Come and check me out. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I'm sorry that I'm super negative and critical of this, but I think you guys can understand why. I also have memberships on YouTube now, so if you want to be a member and get a cool badge, go for it. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.